You know the situation. A contractor walks in, needs materials for 2 different jobs, but wants it all on one ticket. They need you to keep track of which items go to which job site so their own billing is clean. Rundu has a simple way to handle that right on the sale, and we call them item sets. Right here in the cart, you can see this button, Add New Item Set. Here, we're going to type the name of that first job. Galvin Elementary School. At the top, you can see this toggle that says Adding to Galvin Elementary School. That is the set. So let's throw on a few items into that set and see what it looks like. I'm going to start off by adding in some items. I can either add them in manually by looking them up by their name or their SKU, or just by scanning them through. As you can see, they're all under Galvin Elementary School. For the second job, we'll do the same thing. We're going to click New Item Set and we're going to type the name. And we're going to click Enter. As you can see now, we have 2 sets, one for Galvin Elementary and one for Miller Fence. Right now, Miller Fence is kind of highlighted. It's more blue than this Galvin Elementary School. Also, on the top right corner, you can see it says Adding to Miller Fence. That means anything you add into it now is going to land in this group for this job. Let's say I'm going to add in some paint. You can see it populates right into Miller Fence. It does not go into Galvin Elementary. Say if a product is going to be added to both jobs, say some sandpaper, you can find it and add it into each one. I've added it to Miller Fence, and now I'm going to click Add Items beside Galvin Elementary School. You can see up top it now changes to Adding to Galvin Elementary School. You can type in the name or the SKU and add it manually. Or if you click Add Items and scan it, these will appear in that item set. And a reminder, if you want to change over to the other item set, you just click Add Items and you can see it's selected. Now, what if they also need an item for general purchase, like a level? This is not for either job or item set listed, but for themselves. Let's make sure that no item is selected by clicking the X up here. Now I'm going to find my level. I'm going to add it in, and you can see how it comes in at the top. It is not associated to either job, but at the top by itself. That's what we call perfect organization. Best of all, these groups travel with the sale. So let's say we save this as a quote. I click over and I can see how all of the groups remain on here. When you push this through and go to print a receipt, each set gets its own section and its own subtotal. Let me show you. As you can see, when you go to print a receipt, each item set or job is given its own section and its own subtotal, with those that fall outside of these jobs grouped together at the top. Your contractor gets a clean professional ticket that makes their job easier. That's how you keep even complex orders organized. The best way for you to get a feel for this is to try it yourself. Head over to your practice store and build out a test order with a couple of sets. None of those numbers will touch your real books, so you can see how it works for your counter.